Hi, welcome to Lanas videos. My name is Alba and in this tutorial I will show you how to make this circular vest. It's really easy. You start from the center of the back and you only have to make increases. Let's go with a step by step. To make this circular vest we need 800 grams of this yarn. The recommended needles is 9 mm, an 8 mm crochet hook and scissors. We start the vest from the center of the back, making a magic ring. Once we have the magic ring, we have to make 12 double crochet. In the magic ring, we have to make the 12 double crochet. Remember, 12 double crochet. Once we have the 12 double crochet, we have to pull the yarn to close the circle. And we have to make a slip stitch to finish this row. We start with chain 3 and now between the two following double crochet, not on the stitch, between the two stitches we have to make one increase. That means 2 double crochet on the same space, so we have to make 2 double crochet on the same space, 1 increase, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, skip 2 double crochet, and between the second and the third double crochet we have to make 2 double crochet, 1 increase, 2 double crochet between the second and the third double crochet. Chain 3 again, skip 2 double crochet, and between the second and the third double crochet we make again 1 increase, 2 double crochet on the same space. Chain 3, skip again 2 stitches and repeat again 1 increase. And we have to repeat the same, chain 3 and 2 double crochet, skipping 2 stitches to have 6 groups of 2 double crochet. We finished with chain 3 and we have to make a slip stitch to close this row. Start the row 3 with chain 3. Now on the next double crochet we have to make 1 increase, but now taking the stitch, not between the stitches. Taking the stitch we have to make 1 increase, 2 double crochet on the first double crochet. And between the 2 following stitches, not on the stitch, between the 2 stitches we have to make 1 double crochet. Chain 3, and we repeat the same on the next group. On the first stitch we have to make 1 increase, and between the two stitches we have to make one double crochet. So 2 double crochet on the first stitch and between the 2 following stitches, and between the 2 stitches we have to make 1 double crochet, chain 3, and we have to repeat the same, the increase and the double crochet between the 2 stitches on the 6 groups of double crochet. Once we made the increase and the double crochet on the last group, we have to make the chain 3 and close this row with a clip stitch. We finished the third row. Row number 4, we have to start with chain 3, and on the first double crochet we have to make 1 increase on the first double crochet, not between the stitches, on the double crochet. And 1 double crochet on the next 2 spaces between the double crochets. We have 2 spaces between the double crochets, so 1 double crochet between each space. Here in this space 1 double crochet, on the next and on the next space again 1 double crochet. Continue with chain 3 and repeat the same on the next group of double crochet. 1 increase on the first double crochet, and between the second and the third double crochet we make 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet on the last space. Remember, now between the 2 stitches. We make increases on this row. We had 3 double crochet on the last row and now we have 4 double crochet on the group. Always chain 3 between the 2 groups. Between the groups always chain 3. On the row number 5 we have to make again the chain 3, 1 increase on the first double crochet, and we make again 1 increase, but now between the 2 following stitches. 1 increase, we have to make 2 increases, one after the other. And then finish this group with 2 double crochet, remember, now between the 2 stitches. Chain 3 and repeat the same, 1 increase, now the first increase on the double crochet, and the following increase between the 2 stitches, and finish this group with 2 double crochet. We start the row number 5 with chain 3. We have to make again 1 increase on the first double crochet, and in this case we have to make 5 double crochet between the double crochet, 5 double crochet. We don't have to make more increases on this group. Once we finished the 5 double crochet, chain 3 again and start on the next group with 1 increase on the first double crochet. And continue with 5 more double crochet now between the stitches. And we have to repeat the increase and the 5 double crochet to the end of the row. From now to the end of the best, we have to make the increases as we explained now. We have to make the chain 3, in the first space we have to make 1 increase, continue making double crochet between the double crochet spaces, but 4 spaces before the end of the group, 4 spaces before the end of the group we have to make 1 increase. So in this case we have to make 2 double crochet before the 4th stitch before the end. So we have to make 2 double crochet, and now we are at the 4th stitch before the end where we have to make 1 increase. And continue making 3 double crochet to the end of the group. And we have to repeat the same, chain 3, the increase, double crochet between the double crochet, but 4 spaces before the end we have to make again 1 increase. So we have to make the increase, 2 double crochet, 1 increase and 3 double crochet. In this group we have to repeat those number of stitches, repeat the same to the end of the row. On the following row we have to make only the increase of the beginning of the row. We have to make double crochet between the double crochet to the end of the group. We don't have to make more increases, only the increase of the beginning of the row. And we have to repeat those 2 rows, the row with the increase at the beginning of the row and the increase 4 stitches before the end. Always 4 stitches before the end we have to make the increase, and the following row we have to make only the increase at the beginning of the row. So we have to repeat those 2 rows to the end of the best. 1 increase at the beginning of the row and 1 increase 4 stitches before the end, and on the following row we have to make only 1 increase at the beginning of the row. We repeat the same to the end of the best. You have to continue making increases to have the distance between one armhole to the other armhole, because now we are going to make the chain to make the armhole, to make the sleeves. To make the armholes we have to start with chain 3. We make the first increase, and we have to count now how many stitches do we have between the increase and the last stitch of the group. In this case I have 11 stitches. We have 11 double crochet, so we have to make now 11 chains, a chain 11. Chain 11 because we have 11 double crochet between the increase and the last stitch of the group. You have to make 1 increase now between the 2 last double crochet, not on the double crochet, between the 2 double crochet. And we have to make the second group normally. making the increases that you have to make. Once we made the second group, here remember on the first group we have the first armhole. Now we have to make the second armhole. Start with the first increase. Make the same number of chains that we made on the first armhole. In this case we have to make 11 chains, a chain 11. Once we have the chain 11, we have to make one increase on the last, one increase between the two last stitches, one increase between the two last stitches. And you can see here the two armholes, and now we have to continue on the next three groups, making the increases normally. And now we have to continue making increases to have the final size of the vest. If you make more rows, you will get a bigger vest. We have to continue making the increases as we explained before. We have to start each row with chain 3, the first increase on the first double crochet, and we have to make double crochet between the double crochet, and now on the armholes we have to make one double crochet on each chain. We had 11 chains, so we have to make 11 double crochet, one double crochet per each chain. We have now the double crochet on each chain, and now we have to finish with one double crochet. Continue on the next group normally, and on the next armhole we have to make the same that we made on this armhole, one double crochet per each chain. And here you can see the two armholes finished. And continue making increases as we explained. You get a circle vest. You get a big circle. Here you can see the part of the neck, the part of the back, and the two armholes. You have two options now. In this case I made the sleeves, but if you want to make this vest for the summer, you can leave the vest without the sleeves. Now I'm going to show you how to make the sleeves. To make the sleeves we have to make double crochet around the armhole. You have to place the yarn and make one double crochet per each double crochet on the previous row. One double crochet on each double crochet. Once we are at the corner of the armhole, you have one double crochet, and we have to make two double crochet on the double crochet of the corner of the armhole. And continue making double crochet on the other side of the armhole, one double crochet on each double crochet, And once we are at the other corner of the armhole, we have to make again 2 double crochet. And close with a slip stitch. Now we are going to continue working in the round to make the sleeve. What I made is every three rows make 1 decrease. I made 2 rows with 1 double crochet on each double crochet, and on the 3rd row I made 1 decrease. This is the 2nd row, so you have to make 1 double crochet on each double crochet. And how we have to make the decrease. Instead of making the first double crochet on the following space, you have to skip that space and make the first double crochet on the next space. And you made 1 decrease. Remember, you have to repeat 2 rows without decreases and 1 row with decrease. And you have to continue making rows of the sleeve to have the size that you need. If you want a bigger sleeve, you can make less decreases and more rows of the sleeve. Remember how we can adapt the size of the vest. You have to continue making increases to have the space between the armholes, make the armholes as we explained on the video, continue making increases to have the total size of the vest, and make the sleeves. Remember, 2 rows without decreases and 1 row with decreases. And continue making the rows of the sleeves to have the size that you need. Well, that's all. I hope you like it. Remember to give a like, share and subscribe to receive our new videos.